The mindlessness of conjuring up something unfortunate and linking that to our lives. Why is the world controlled by a small percentage of its inhabitants? Why the majority of population are still slaves to that tangible percentage of humans? What is stopping others from becoming the lord of their lives? Has anybody thought about it? And if yes, why are there no answers to these basic questions? From the past 3 or 4 centuries, we have advanced very much in farming, industrialization, automation, medical facilities, chemistry, surgeries, weaponry, entertainment, connectivity, traveling, technology, physical security, construction, and everything that we can see and perceive. But mentally the majority of people are being downgraded by the cleverly programmed education system. Mentally we are being made handicapped, dependent or enslaved. And the best part is that we are wholeheartedly allowing that to happen. To explain the chronology, we need the blessing of a story. Of old time there was a great king. One day a man came before him, and said, "My king, I shall weave a turban such that one born in wedlock will see it, while the bastard will see it not." The king marveled and ordered that that weaver should weave that turban. And the weaver received an allowance from the king and tarried a long while. One day he folded up this side and that side of a paper, and brought it and laid it before the king and said, "O king, I have woven that turban." So the king opened the paper and saw that there was nothing. And all the viziers and nobles who stood there looked on the paper, and saw nothing. Then the king said in his heart, "Do you see? I am then a bastard," and he was sad. And he thought, "Now, the remedy is this, that I say it is a goodly turban and admire it, else will I be put to shame before the folk." And he said, "Blessed by God. Oh master, it is a goodly turban, I like it much." Then that weaver youth said, "O king, let them bring a cap that I may wind the turban for the king." They brought a cap, and the weaver youth laid that paper before him, and moved his hands as though he wound the turban, and he put it on the king's head. All the nobles who were standing there said, "Blessed be it. O king! How fair, how beautiful a turban!" And they applauded it much. Then the king rose and went with 2 viziers into a private room, and said, "O viziers, I am then a bastard, I see not the turban." The viziers said, "O king, we too see it not." At length they knew of a surety that the turban had no existence, and that weaver had thus played a trick for the sake of money. The weaver is no one else, but the social dogmas and our education system interwoven into one. They make a fool of us by inducing falsehood into our consciousness from a very young and tender age. Invoke your intuition and before it's too late, know about their fooling techniques and come out of it. Stop acting as a programmed slave and God will always bless us.
Thank you for watching.